For First Alert Weather with meteorologist Eric Burke. 48's Umbrella a Week giveaway is sponsored by Mr. Rooter, your locally owned expert plumbers for over 34 years.
Yeah, and you will need that umbrella. Maybe not today, not this morning, because it's not so widespread, but definitely maybe overnight, tomorrow morning.
Good to know I'll be outside all morning tomorrow.
Yeah, hanging out with
Sand
Mountain Sam. That's a big assignment here,
I'm excited
man.
about
I
that,
don't know if you know how important that is to us and the viewers, but excellent coverage coming tomorrow. It will be raining tomorrow morning for our pseudo Groundhog Day, January 31st. Actual Groundhog Day Sunday. That is a beautiful day. High temperatures on Sunday will be in the mid to upper 60s. We've got light showers showing up right now. I still think some of this is at least evaporating before it reaches the ground, but not all of it. Some of you will have rain for that morning commute. Make sure you've got your headlights on. Obviously, it's still very dark. You should have them on anyways, but once you flip on those windshield wipers. But these showers are actually moving through relatively quickly, moving in an east northeasterly fashion. There's a lot more moisture off to our west and will be to our northwest as we go through the later part of the day. So kind of get through this morning round and then maybe just some periods of drizzle from time to time. You could already see some drier skies there in northeast Mississippi, but relatively widespread rain right now, very light in nature through Franklin, Colbert, Lauderdale into parts of Lawrence as well as Limestone County. A little cluster of heavy rain there tracking northeast of Addison. This is just going to miss you in Coleman, and then tracking off to the northeast into parts of southern Morgan County through Marshall County. I'll have to take a look at the Gunnersville camera. Showed you that Shoals camera that it definitely showed it was not pouring, but it is raining. Some of that rain is reaching the ground and then up into parts of Middle Tennessee. So umbrellas needed out the door, but a lot of the day will be dry until late evening overnight. Then the air will be fully saturated and we will see a lot of rain in a short amount of time. By about 8-9 o'clock, if you're in northwest Alabama, that's when that heavier rainfall will start to move in later this evening. 54 degrees for your overnight low, and we're at 64 tomorrow. You see 70%, and that's an intimidating number as far as rainfall potential, but all of that rain is likely going to be gone by mid to late morning tomorrow. Turns out to be a great Friday afternoon. A little bit cooler there for Saturday, but we can't complain for February 1st, high of 60 degrees, and we are mostly sunny to partly cloudy. Temperatures this morning, 30s, 40s, 50s, depends on where you're waking up, but I would suggest instead of the heavier winter coat, maybe just have that raincoat and the umbrella. For your student heading off to the bus stop, throw an umbrella in their bag or send them off with their raincoat with the hood. Should be mostly dry, maybe again some drizzle or light rain possible this afternoon, but still I love the temperatures. We warm up at a pretty steady clip here. We'll be in the low to mid 60s before you know it. Hour by hour forecast for today. The clouds will stay with us for the entire day. Not expecting a lot of sun. Temperatures at lunchtime in the 50s and 60s. Here comes that heavier rainfall. This is 5 o'clock. Evening commute looks good, but then the heavier, more widespread rain starts to push in late this evening, overnight into early tomorrow, 7 a.m. This is your morning commute. Some of you still dealing with the heavy rain. Some thunder, lightning possible, but we are not forecasting any strong to severe storms. Look how good that weekend looks, and the warmth continues into next week as well.